We began with the city of Port Wentworth getting ready to take the stage as the countdown begins for its brand new amphitheater. Today, city leaders gave its first look inside the facility and revealed a major naming partner for the project. WSAV's Isabella Baez got a tour, and she is joining us now with what this means for the community.
That's right, Tina. VyStar Credit Union has been named the official partner for the new amphitheater at Anchor Park, a project city leaders say will drive economic growth and bring a one-of-a-kind entertainment venue to the area.
Years ago, this was field and scruffy trees and lots of things that are definitely not here now, and here we are. The
5,000-seat VyStar Pavilion is a part of a larger project that has been in the works for the past 3 years. Anchor Park, ticketed at $25 million, is a 150-acre recreational sports and entertainment space. It will also serve as a training facility for the Savannah Ghost Pirates hockey team, home to 2 regulation-sized ice rinks, a sports bar and grill, and a pro shop.
Our community is one of investment. We have to work together to get things done. As a small community with this big a project, we have some great investment partners, we have some great community partners. And so naming it VyStar is another form of investment.
Mayor Tracy Saunders is also addressing residents' concerns regarding who actually owns the facility.
Yes, the property, including the building and the facilities here, are owned by the Port Wentworth Development Authority. The Ghost Pirates have leased the facility for 25 years, and that's all signed, sealed, and about to be delivered.
Saunders also clearing up questions about who will be running the new venue and why city leaders are confident in that decision.
Under contract, the Oakview Group is going to be managing the facility. They have a long history of really high-end venue management, and we have every confidence that they're going to keep it at the next level.
The state-of-the-art facility is set to open later this year, and we're told the first tournament is slated for August, with more details coming soon. Isabella Baez, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Thank you, Isabella. New tonight, a domestic dispute in Valdosta quickly turned violent, leaving a step-parent's car riddled with gunfire. Police say a 16-year-old stepson got into a fight with his stepfather and called friends to the house in the 700 block of Lusan Drive. When the stepfather tried to drive away, his car was shot several times. Officers later caught the teens involved, including the stepson, another 16-year-old, 17-year-old Andrew Coates, and 18-year-old Demetrius Brapson. Now, one tried to run, but dropped a backpack with guns and drugs. All 4 face charges ranging from aggravated assault to firearm and drug offenses. Authorities confirming to WSAV an altercation between 2 inmates at Coastal State Prison yesterday. Officials say one inmate was taken to a local hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The other received care from medical staff at the prison. The department says the incident remains under investigation and no further details are being released at this time. Meanwhile, 2 women are recovering after a shooting in Chatham County. According to the Chatham County Police Department, officers responded to Memorial Hospital after 2 women arrived with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. Detectives say that shooting happened in the 5100 block of Garrod Avenue, where the victims had gone to meet another group of women for a fight. Officials say during that altercation, 2 men pulled out a gun and opened fire. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Chatham County Police Department. Some new developments to tell you about now. One of the suspects connected to the shooting at Oglethorpe Mall is now pleading guilty in federal court. And here's what we know. 21-year-old Ajuan Hyman has pleaded guilty to illegal possession of a machine gun seen here in this video obtained by WSAV. The charges stem from the July 2025 shootout at the mall where 3 people were hurt and 1 woman ultimately died after a heart complication. Now, authorities say surveillance video showed Hyman carrying a handgun before throwing it away in a trash can. They say the gun has a switch which allows the gun to fire automatically. He now faces up to 10 years in prison with no possibility of parole in the federal system. Officials say he also still faces separate state charges related to the shooting. With St. Patrick's Day right around the corner and large crowds expected, local And state agencies are finalizing their game plan ahead of one of the city's busiest times of year. Officials say preparation and public cooperation will be key to keeping the festivities running smoothly. WSAV's Jillian Coles now with a closer look at how the city is getting ready.
Soon these streets will be decorated green and St. Patrick's Day celebrations will take over Savannah. But before that can happen, city leaders are making sure you have the tools you need to stay safe.
This celebration is a cornerstone of Savannah's identity, and our primary mission is to ensure that it remains a safe and secure, family-friendly environment for everyone.
City leaders say additional safety measures will go into effect beginning on March 11th and continue through the 18th. Savannah Chief of Police Lenny Gunther says this is an all-hands-on-deck operation, including participants.
Lock your vehicles and remove all valuables. If you're coming with family, establish a designated meeting point and take a photo of your children on your phone before you arrive so you have an accurate description of their clothing.
Officials advise having a plan, especially for parking. Arrive early, follow signage, and be patient. They warn that traffic violation fines will be elevated and cars will be towed. They say disorderly conduct and vandalization of property will not be tolerated. Police, medical, and fire teams will all be scattered throughout the city and beyond, making sure everyone is safe and rules are followed.
One green beer, one call a cab, that's one too many. Call a cab, call a ride share, call a friend. The simple thing is, if you drink or do anything that impairs your ability to drive, do not get behind the wheel.
All fire stations will serve as a designated safe place during the event. Officials say be aware of your surroundings in large crowds, and if you see something, say something.
We continuously evaluate risks, analyze trends, review threat assessments to make sure we are prepared for a wide range of scenarios.
To receive safety alerts from emergency management throughout St. Patrick's Day, text SAV alerts to 67283. For more safety tips, head to WSAV.com. Reporting in Savannah, Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3. On your side.
News now around South Carolina. The state Senate is now considering a controversial bill that could impact the separation of church and state in schools. The State House passed a bill which would mandate the 10 Commandments be placed on classroom walls in both K through 12 schools and colleges in the Palmetto State. Supporters say it's not about religion, it's about history, showing the values that the nation was founded on. But opponents argue lawmakers rejected similar bills that would have required displaying founding documents like the Declaration of Independence or the Federalist Papers. Well, the Senate has yet to begin debate on the bill. Similar proposals in other states have faced court challenges, and the ACLU says it cannot comment on any potential lawsuit until the bill becomes law. New tonight, rapid growth in Bulloch County raising big questions about how to keep up with demand for services from roads to public safety. Well, tonight, county leaders and residents debated a possible solution, impact fees on new development. WSAV's Evan Smoke was at that meeting. He breaks down what this could mean for the county's future.
At Tuesday's meeting, residents were able to share their thoughts on potential impact fees being enacted. Bulloch County Planning and Development Director James Pope tells WSAV how the fee would be collected and what exactly it would be used for.
An impact fee will be charged on the at the time of a building permit, and so essentially over time, as impact fees are collected, our larger capital projects for these services will be paid for or partially paid for to maintain our service levels.
Fees will be charged to each new development, residential or commercial, built in the county if the proposal is approved. Services that could benefit from these potential funds include public safety, roads and bridges, and parks and recreation. Pope explains how a per-unit fee will help those services.
You get down to the household level, it may seem as an insignificant impact, but in totality, over time, these impact fees may purchase half of a fire truck, and then the general fund would supplement that and make those purchases.
During the public hearing, only one resident spoke and used his time to say the fee proposal is just another tax. Chairman David Bennett pushed back on this claim.
The state calls it a fee. The intent here is, as we build new housing and people come into the county, that instead of the homeowners that are here subsidizing all that growth, those people put some skin in the game as well too, and they contribute to the infrastructure that we need in this county.
Pope says the next step in this process would include appointing a steering committee to further discuss the proposal. Reporting in Statesboro, Evan Smoke, WSAV News 3, on your side.